then there's Flandrin, where I'd have to find my river cogs and then shift them over there. Don't know why I have a Crayers 2 though. I guess I made you at some point. Did I want to differentiate upgraded Crayers from non-upgraded? Might be useful for ferrying people into upriver cities. But it's not like it's a huge amount of people, and I'm not even sure I care that much. Yeah, I almost certainly don't. Just makes things easier to organize, not less easy. It's good having so many Carvels. So many Carvels. 40 of them, no less. Surprised I don't have one here for hulks. I mean, it's possible that I do and I'm just not noticing it, but I sure do not see one. Otherwise, you can go out there. Alright, this is not helping. I can just go out and back in, and then find the ones that are like this. To be honest, if I was King of Sweden and saw Jake magically hire 4,500 sailors from my kingdom and ship them to Denmark, I would be furious. So that's probably why they've been attacking me so much. But I've sent them enough money that they would just sod off now, so that's okay. There was another one with Snickers here, was there not? No, those are certainly not Snickers. Take my Crayers. Fresh ass. What could it mean? What could any of this mean? Okay, now I've got 66 Crayers. The wild card Kongsberg is still reasonably large, but I don't think I really need one so badly anymore. Still, I'm keeping him around because he's still going to prove himself as useful. Some kind of swan to throw off into the rest of the Carvels. Can't forget Draken though, even though many others have. Why did I send you to Rostock? Go. Now I still have a Hanseatic cogs collection here. God knows why, because they're pretty not useful. I also wasn't all that aware they could be upgraded, but now I know. It's kind of fun to organize things like this in a twisted kind of way. maybe I am just hitting frightening levels of autism. It's anyone's guess by now. Oh snap, of course these can't be upgraded, I just accidentally moved a Hulk over. Still, Snickers. And do I even have a Hulks collection? E, F, G, H. I don't. So I guess you are Hulks now. That's your life. So many. And so many are parked here as well. Dread to think the person who's going through these episodes of YouTube and they're like, yay! I've reached episode 135 where I get to watch him organize his ships for half an hour. Not even apologizing. You knew what you'd gotten in for. Hell, if you're still watching this playlist, then I can only assume that it's something you put on every evening for half an hour or so to help you fall asleep. That is the only thing that I can imagine this being useful for by now. I mean, maybe you have a really strange idea of exciting times. Maybe. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting this finished so I can get to bed myself. That'll be great. You are right, Jake. This series I use to fall asleep. Oh, how does that work for you? I'm not judging anybody for how they use these. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. Same logic I use for everything I do in life. I think I saw Draken over here. River cogs are very necessary. Thank you kindly. Oh right, we have a hunter here, but he's just a single Hulk. That's not good. I would actually like him to... Oh right, no, he's Hunter, that's fine. I got confused because he had a name at the end of him. But yes, I remember Hunter well now. Crayers, cogs, Snickers, cogs, Carvels, other kinds of cogs. Bounty. Because I need yet more Carvels. Good to have a few river cogs on backup, because if I grow any of my towns on the rivers, then these are extremely necessary. So dump the cogs and find the Snickers guy. I came to a potential realization, and that is these guys I provide for patrol, they might be free because they might count as docked, and if a navy is docked, you don't pay this cost. So they might actually be making me money, whereas I had previously assumed that they are not. Alright, I know I saw Spedge somewhere, and there he was. I just passed by him yet again. He's a lucky beggar that way. Now where are those Hulks of mine? Do not actually know. In that case, I can just throw these Hulks into harbour and then locate my Hulks guy later on. Could have sworn he was around here, but guess I'm completely wrong. Crayers, cogs, Snickers, River cogs, carvels. Where are... Ah, there's my hulks. Get in, please. Hanseatic cog. There you go. So after all those kinds... Okay, there's still a few more. Because this fun never ends, since it never bloomin' starts. I'm sure I missed one. I am absolutely positive that I missed one. Hulks, Lynx, you're who I missed, and I'm glad that I caught you now, because you have my carvels. There we go. Centralizing my ships here, ensure that I have ludicrous amounts of haulage available. And again, I'm going to save so I don't have to do that ever again, except for the next time that I have to do it. And things continue to go well for me. As my sanity fades, I wonder why I still watch the madness before me, but I shan't surrender. Jake will be first. No, no, I will not. If in 1,000 years archaeologists find these videos, what would you like to say to them? Wow, well, digital rot hasn't caught them. The greatest people that have ever existed in our worlds are those that can entirely dedicate their lives to something really important. And I am going to dedicate myself to wiping out that sound effect, because it's just horrible. Okay, so Kaunas, I will now move myself here, since it's the next place that I could possibly run for election. And since it's the Hanseatic City, I've got that one in the bag. Then I can do all the upgrades and the buildings and such. So personal, move here, 500,000, well... I am dripping with money, so that's fine. I desperately have to remember the 1st of July, because on the 3rd of July, Warsaw have their elections. So I need to, on the 2nd of July, do everything in Kaunas, then immediately move to Warsaw and do them properly. Otherwise, this all looks fine. I hope Kongsberg isn't getting drowned in cheese. They certainly have more cheese than they should. How about Thorn and Honey? It's mounting up. Yeah, I won't even be mayor for a day. In fact, game terms, I won't be mayor for any length of time at all. Okay, you don't really seem to want that upgrade. Oh, you can't have it yet. I need to look for some for places that have a slight outline to them, like Berlin. And I should go and do meals for the poor everywhere again. But they don't want that upgrade right now, it seems. Maybe they will after a short while, it just needs to appear there. I like exponential growth, although it does scare me. Being over storage is also a little scary here. Maybe I was undercutting or lowballing the number of warehouses these guys will need. I'm happy about all these smiths though, this will really help out with production. I'm also happy that the grain has been restored. I'm happy about lots of things basically, but that's okay. You know, it's a good thing it's economically viable here, because I do not like donating this kind of food to the charities. There we go. If I missed anywhere, that can't have been that important. So much clay, so much wood, and Kongsberg is, well, population uncapped now. I really should get around to finishing it off. Have I finished off any cities today? I mean, I don't think I finished Bremen, did I? No, it's a little short. It also appears to be short one house. Let me look at Bremen. Yeah, it's short precisely one house. Don't want to know how that happened. But I'm sure there was a reason for it. There you go. Now, I wanted to eliminate all competition here. And it was ludicrously expensive because he wants so much money for this.
Now that's an offer I simply cannot refuse. Take the business with my blessings.
What a nasty person. It's so horribly expensive. I bought these hemp farms as well. No, I keep those, don't I? Because I need 397 hemp farms. Including that one. I think I built those. He still has 8 businesses. What could they be? I know I said I'd stop, but let's not worry about that. I swear they're just charging more and more for this. Because they know I want that real estate. Oh god, these prices. I just want to be done with Bremen so I can tick it off and say never again. 4 more businesses. What does this rotter have? Burger houses. There we go. I have chased him completely out of here. Long may he never build up again. I'm also short just a few sheep farm places. 10, I believe it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Yeah, okay. Nice to talk to you. Oh wait, no, I'm short another 10. Because I can't count, apparently. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do I do with the rest of the space? Well, hell. I think somebody said millions of wells. Which I can delete and use for building spaces if the need arises later on. Better than letting the AI build anything, anywhere, ever. Is it trying to build something there? What is the logic? And with this, I have another city done that I can move on to forgetting about. Because Bremen should be just fine. Provided it gets all the materials it needs for this. And hopefully that's enough wells to deal with everything. So there we go. 570, 570, 570. Grow big and you need some beer? Grow big and strong, Bremen. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And it seems they had everything to build what I wanted there. Okay, probably not all of those things, but that's their problem. And with that, I think Bremen can be marked in yellow. Because everything is built, it's just not finished. And it gives me an opportunity to bring up good old spreadsheet here. This is the most useful part of the spreadsheets, I'd say. So Haarlem is completely done. I mean, we know that because it's all built, it's all filled in. Aarhus is completely done as well. And I milk it for population every now and then, but it's still done. That's why it's also in green. You know, I had a thought. Why don't I do something about you? How about... that? Maybe that's not enough. Does that kind of make sense? At least we can see what's going on behind it now. To a slight degree, at least that way when I cover things up it doesn't make a complete tit of everything. Well, whatever, it's done now. So yes, Aarhus and Haarlem are done. Novgorod is also in yellow, because everything is built. I'm just waiting for it to fill out, and when it does fill out I know it'll be peachy. And damn, do I own almost everything there. And then there is, well, Bremen, which I've just done, but I don't think there's anywhere else that I've truly built up completely. Not Cologne, although I've certainly built a fair few things here. Certainly not Nimwegen, they got a long way to go. I do like Bremen now. Groningen is, yeah, again, lots of work to be done. Bergen? No. Nowhere near with Bergen. You could make the empty cells different colour and the chroma key that out, Jake. That would make sense, but no. Because then it's just more likely that I'll completely forget about them. Didn't I really thump up Aalborg? Aalborg's almost done. I would actually benefit from finishing off Aalborg. Kinda would like to finish off Aalborg. How are we looking here? We have all the houses here, apparently. When it comes to grain farms, we have 317, which is more than what we need. Damn, that was a mistake to make. And we do not have... okay, we have all these smelters, of which we need none. We need pelt facilities. Well, I could finish off one more city for today. And now that I actually have some metal tools to share around, I can actually get to work on that. Why do I have so much metal here in Aalborg? That makes no sense. Unless the metal guy is right here. Yeah, he is, and he just dumped 2,000 metal. Hold on, 2,000? That doesn't explain the 25,000 that I have. Aalborg unloads and loads. Okay. Does Aalborg take like 1,000,000 metal? No. Why would Aalborg have so much metal? Do I have another metal center guy? Where is my metal? Oh, it's not sorted alphabetically, that's why. Metal center 1, metal center 2. One of you must be the offender here. No, you both load and unload all the metal in Aalborg. Why? It doesn't make sense. Unless I was producing it, but I know that I wasn't. Because I had this on 0%. I've got it. I've got it. There's a metal supply guy that still goes to Aalborg. I'm almost certain of it. Who would do that? Who brings me metal? Who brought me metal under the old regime? It'll be Haarlem, Næstved, Danzig, or Helsinki. So, let me check Bruges first. Bruges to Rostock metal. Well, you still go to Rostock, so it's not you. Which is good, because you're my main one. How about Næstved? Næstved to Rostock metal. Yeah, you still go to Rostock? Okay. Then Danzig. We never did like Danzig that much. Danzig to Rostock wine, Danzig to Rostock wood, Danzig to Rostock metal. Still goes to Rostock. I sincerely doubt it's Helsinki. Helsinki to Rostock cheese. Helsinki to Aalborg metal. That has been the problem. That has been part of the shortage of metal so far for a long time. Alright, Rostock metal, Aalborg off the list. There we go. That metal has been shared out across the center due to other people visiting, but I'm glad we caught that one. These things happen. Still got all these bricks. Just dump them there, let the people eat salted bricks, as a certain streamer would say. Just grab that delicious metal. Not all of it, of course. And then... well, I mean, people really need it over there, so... I guess it's a case of Merry Christmas to all these guys. Some of you are looking okay, but I think as you get further along here, they find themselves horribly lacking in the stuff. Yeah, especially in these high population areas. There you go. Loads of metal. Well, you're good because you produce it, but the likes of London, they go, where's our metal? It's been a good long time since I've done my trading manually like this. There's something very fulfilling about making your money this way. And then Edinburgh, of course. For a long time they made metal goods, so go figure they'll want it. Alright, much better. So now most people complain about a lack of wool, but that'll be dealt with. Automatic. Great, the hemp is starting to pile up once more. Hemp is very high tonnage. It'll take a lot of ships to satisfy everybody's desire for hemp. But we will. Long though it may take. So many attacks, it's just horrid. Why? Why would they put this in the game? I get that you can counter it with mercenaries, but you still get attacked and the mercenaries die and there's no automatic way to refill them. So why did they do it? Because they're horrible people is the only real reason I can think of. Okay. Everybody deserves to be a Hanseatic city these days. Take loads of money and do it. That was Minden I just did, right? No, probably not. No, I just... wait, what? Where'd the snow go? Take a bit more money. Okay, Minden, then Erfurt. You know, I'm a little confused because way back, didn't I pour like a couple of million ducats into Bergen and they refused to upgrade? And yet these guys, you just throw them 500,000 and they say, yeah, sure, I'd love to do that. It's good to get all these guys upgraded though, means I can move in, become the ruler, and then I will have everyone completely done. We'll never have to change my hometown again. I can return to Riga. Although it would make more... Wait, they want to build a new wall in Warsaw? That's awesome, but I want to be the one that builds a new wall in Warsaw, so upgrade instead. I'm very happy to know that they can still build a new wall here. Ah, it's so heartwarming to finally see inner cities dealt with. I don't think you had 1,000,000 back then. You sent Bergen loads of 100,000. Well, I must have been just shy then, because I sent them a ton of dosh. Haarlem is still full of bricks. Don't tell me that we got a brick guy here that stopped working. No, it's probably just general supply, oversupply. Haarlem's so big, I got everything I wanted built here. Why is this place not used though? I'm getting suspicious, you see. The AI built 8 houses here, which is like always a mark of shame on me. And they got to be patrician houses. Haarlem is my city. I need to remind them what that means. Might be expensive to buy these places, but trust me, the money I make, I'll make it all back. There we go, now I completely own Haarlem again. Okay, that's not really the case. Every person here gives me 2 ducats per day, and I paid 1.5 million for it. So how long will it take me to remake that money? A long time is the answer. Still, Haarlem makes me so much rent. It's beautiful. It also has tons of honey. I need a Haarlem to Rostock honey guy if I don't already. I think that's one of those things I said I would deal with later and never did. Haarlem to Rostock, wood, wool, fish, Legrand, bricks. Oh, but I do have Haarlem to Rostock honey. You're just not operating. Well, let's change that. Great Hanseatic cities across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there any that didn't make it then? Okay, Minden is still a trading post for some reason. Oh, they're still applying, I guess. There we go, Hanseatic City. 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 Trading post? Posen? Wow, Posen is small. Get swole, man. And the others must be fine. Like 2,200 years. Okay, now Beefy Prussian says 750,000 days to break even. That sounds about right. Wait, really? That doesn't sound right. That sounds way off. Per person they make me 2 ducats and there's 100 people inside the house. So I think you're off by 100. So no, it's only 22 years until it's pure profit. Come on. That's a pretty good return. Oh, I'm liking all this flooding of dosh. Really, all I gotta do is build up everything maximum, and then it's done. This actually won't take as long as I thought, and I should be able to get it done before summer really kicks into high gear. No, not 2 ducats per building. Why would you ever build houses if that was your return? You wouldn't even make any profit. The housing taxes would kill you. The starting date was 1370. So in 13 years we've built up a wealth of 615 million ducats, 1,061 ships, 148,000 workers, and we're the lord of 10 cities. Really, it's just a case of building every single city. And Novgorod is done. Didn't I say I was going to do Aalborg properly? Why did I stop in my tracks when I started looking at this and demolishing buildings? I mean, I need to get on them. Their housing occupancy is going up. The houses are there. I built slightly too many grain farms, but that's okay. And now we just need a ton of hunting lodges. And then I will, for real, be done. Because this has gone on for too long. I kinda don't like how you're getting in my way, so crunch. I already bought out the competition here, right? They still have 4 of something somewhere. I dread to think where, what, and why. But I can start actually producing pelts, there's no problem with that. As long as I got the goodies, then everything is fine. Someday I'm going to be tired of using that word goodies, but it's just a convenience. Okay. $21 million for these grain farms.
You're willing to pay umpteen times what this business is worth? There's one born every minute.
Now again, Aalborg is only meant to have 295 of these. I built considerably too many grain farms, it seems. Well, still works out. There's something so reassuring about the voice of the Danish Patrician, which is so strange because you ever listen to Danes speak, it's a challenge. Ah man, I'm not saying the end is near, but it's not far. So 317, and I'm only meant to have in Aalborg, if I can ever check it, 295. So I actually built 22 too many of them. I'm surprised. How and why did I build so many of them? Also, my enemy still has one business floating around. I'm sure I'll find it and destroy it in due time. It'll probably be one of these hunting lodges like this one very specifically. Worth every one of those 7 million ducats, thank you. How did I get this number so wrong? $295. I'm deleting ones in the center because I don't want my roads to get more skewed than they already are. Then again, if I can find somewhere that I have precisely 2 of them, then that's even more convenient. Was there somewhere that I bought some? Ah, good night barcode. Yeah, I guess these 2 would count. There we go. I have a sneaking suspicion that Aalborg will be able to contain more than what I'm building here. I only have to build another 126 businesses, and well, actually, we'll see. We shall see. And I still have a lot of warehouses I could pull down. That's promising though. It's nice to have more space than is truly needed. Especially when you're building this inefficiently. Jeez. This is why I could never pass as a German. Alright, we're getting somewhere. $57 left. At least this should ensure that pelts get somewhat saturated across the Hansa. It's great money selling pelts, just great. Provided you have the metal tools and the hemp for it. And since I just recently jacked up production of pelts, rather production of hemp, that shouldn't be a problem. 24 to go. 23, 2, 1, 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. And I try to fill in any unsuspecting areas with these. lest the AI decide that they are the masters of building, not me. The wells are really good for this because they're slightly smaller than other types of buildings, so they can sneak into positions. And it might be that there really is nowhere that the AI could build, but this is a good countermeasure. Because after all, anything the AI builds and I want to buy off of them will cost me millions, as we now know. Well, we've known that for quite some time. Not enough space for large wells though, so I will need to erect quite a few of my small wells. But there's plenty of space. That's one slight advantage to all these bloomin' farms, is that you actually end up with quite a few places to throw down little fountains. They keep telling me how wealthy they are. They don't know a thing about wealth. We just did the math. Even at this time, you're not the richest person by a long shot. The Emperor of Mali had over 10 times your net worth. Over 10 times, eh? So he had more than 6 billion ducats in wealth. I wonder if I can even reach that level without breaking the game. Like I said, when you hit 2 billion ducats, it overflows and goes negative 2 billion. Which will make for an interesting challenge to hit that and then recover. I'm sure I've got it in me. I wonder if your workers start leaving you because you can't pay them. I still have nowhere near the amount of wells I need to keep people happy here, but it's a good start. And it means that Aalborg can also be yellowed off my list. It took a while to get everywhere green done the last one, but we're getting there with this one. Aarhus and Haarlem completely done. Aalborg, Bremen and Novgorod nearly done. And what's impressive is that Novgorod is a river city and they're looking good. I mean, Cologne, Nimwegen and Thorn, their times will come. There's also that slight problem I have where river cogs, I just do not have enough of them. Novgorod is really well provided. It's tempting to clear these craters because I want to get going with river cogs. But I mean, river cogs will start soon enough. It's just that a river cog is more than 3 times better than a crater, but not even twice as long to make. Also, their demands for pitch and other goods aren't that high either. Interesting. Well, before I finish up, I might as well share a little exploit with you. I assume it's an exploit, and I assume it works, because it looks like it did. When you pay for a ship, the total cost is a set amount plus the material cost. For a Carvel, the set amount is 100,000 ducats. It goes to market, and it charges you this material cost for the boat. Fine, and you pay everything up front. Let's pay it. Our cash here is 13,218,000. Sure, we pay for that, and then sure enough we paid 203,000. Now, it goes by the material cost for wood, hemp, metal tools, cloth and pitch. If I flood the market with all of these goodies, metal tools, cloth and pitch, you'll notice that it's considerably cheaper to buy the Carvel. I'm so happy I'm going to order quite a few of them. Now, what you might also notice is that it does not immediately take these goods from the market. So we've ordered quite a few of them, but we still have all the goods here on the marketplace. Wonderful news for us. When it goes to actually start on that Carvel, it will then take the goods from market and it won't cost you anything extra. So if you want to save a lot of money on building your ships, do that. Jake's market manipulation skills. It's something I noticed when I was building ships across the whole Hansa. And I was like, hey, I could make good use of this if I wanted to do loads of micro, but I don't because we're rolling in dosh. Oh, that's right, Rostock is done. I don't think I marked them off. Because yeah, Rostock I can put down as yellow. Since I built... Yeah, we have 500 and... No, it's not done. It is not done. The enemy still hold businesses here, which I would like to buy, but for some reason he wants 6 million ducats a pop. Greedy bugger. That tree is so beautiful. I hope nobody breaks it down. Alright, great. This has gone on way longer than it should have. There's work to be done and it's almost 2 in the morning. So, saving it there, and we're calling it there. There's one last question I have coming in. What happens when you cancel ship production? Does it give the correct value or does it recalculate market value? Doesn't matter, because if I were to cancel one of these things that I made, you only get a fraction of the money back. It looks like you get the market value of the goods back. Wait, no, that can't be right because the market value has gone way up. Maybe you get... I don't know how it calculates that, but it only gives you a certain amount of it back. Alright, that does it. It doesn't seem like I have anything else to put down. I can cross off Cologne is about to starve, because they're certainly not. Check Posen Outer Road. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, right. That's because afterwards well, I know I can do this. I can just go doot, 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 doot. I mean, I don't want to, so we'll get rid of that. But I will likely have to use it here in Posen, unfortunately. And yeah, I guess I can cross that one off. Wonderful. You know, someday I'm going to be old and find this notebook and be like, what the hell was I thinking? Did I ever go to Novgorod? Okay. No time for lengthy outros, just gotta hit the hay. So cheers folks, so long.